Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the limited late models here at Lernerville. Should be an interesting race here. We ran about mid-pack, or car number 2 out of 12. I think we were literally mid-pack in practice. The fastest I got down to was like a 16 flat, so I'm hoping to get back into like the 16 ones or 16 zeros. That would be great. Track is a little bit worn out to start out with. Not that much through 1 and 2, but there's a good line going through 3 and 4 to start out with this, so it should be interesting. Definitely just want to get your right tire as high as you can up onto the cushion, and that's the fastest way around here on both corners. Really have to do some throttle management through these corners to not go over. 3 and 4 is not as bad as 1 and 2 in my opinion. But watch, this race I'll end up messing up through 3 and 4 instead of 1 and 2. But I usually go over in 1 and 2 more than 3 and 4. Hey, we got to the 1s at least. That's good. It's a good start. Hopefully this lap will be a little quicker. Ran a 196. So we ran a 190 and then a 196. Holy shit, the 1 car is quick. The fastest I got to in the practice for this, like I said, was like a 16 fly. It was a 16.001. So I know I could run quick. It's just a matter of getting your right back tire on the edge and just gripping and going. But we ran a pretty respectable time, let's say, for qualifying. So currently we're starting 3rd, so I got 1 guy left to qualify. So I'll pick it up when we're getting ready to go green. All right, qualifying is over. We still qualified 3rd, so that is fine. Gonna be kind of a struggle off the start, I feel like, though, because you want to be on that high side. Gotta try to get up there as quick as possible. Hopefully we get a pretty good start compared to 4th or 6th back there, and we can get up pretty quick.
Front row dirtbag.
Guessing they know each other because they were talking in the practice. Hopefully we can have a pretty clean race here.
Good lap, man.
30 straight laps, no cautions. You just gotta try not to go over the edge, because if you go over the edge, your chances of winning are very slim unless everybody else goes over as well.
It was like yours, but I'll take it for sure.
Yeah, he ran an 0.43. He was a 10th faster than everybody on the field. A minimum of a 10th. You don't want to go over this too quick. It will hurt the underside of your car, and you'll get some like damage that you have to fix, which is stupid. But it happens. Like I said, at least we're in the lane with the leader, so we can maybe get a good start here. That's my goal. We'll be right behind him. Just got to try to get up to the higher side. You can definitely throw sliders at this track, even in a limited late model. Like, going all the way up, you have a lot of room to throw a slider.
The top grill's going to get pretty washed here in 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's going to go out real quick. It's going to be hard to hit it. Later in the race, you might need to go lower just to get the grip and not go over the edge. It'll be interesting to see how everybody runs. Let's say that. Just got to watch the 1 car, 3 cars on the outside of the front row, 4 cars on the outside of me.
Get ready.
So top 4, we're in the top 4, just a little bit jumbled up between me and the 3. But hopefully we get a good start here.
Alright, man. 8 cars in.
Pretty good start, let's say.
Green flag.
Can't quite get up. The 3 was still a little bit to our outside. I just took the lead.
Outside. All clear.
Definitely want to go low and try to get up to the high side here. So we led lap 1 somehow. I honestly don't know how. Turn 1 definitely has got some grip down low. I don't want to go back and forth just throwing sliders on each other. Right now it's too early for that. Seems to be some grip on the bottom in 1 and 2, so that's very interesting. You gotta use it while it's there, I guess. Because you can like go low and just gas it and kind of throw a slider line, but it's got grip. I think the high side in 3 and 4 is just gonna be dominant for the most part. You do get a good run off a 2 on the guys throwing like a low line in 1. But I think you just gain so much time right now because there's still grip down there. But as that goes away, the top lane in 1 and 2 would definitely be better. That's normally where you want to be. But if I could stay away from the top side in 1 and 2, I would gladly do it if there's more grip somewhere else. Because this track's just so interesting with there not being... I just went high just instinctively here. I'm stupid. No walls here makes it very interesting, and there's a lap car coming back on the track. Kinda. That messed my whole corner up because I thought he was going to come back at some point. It was really sketching me out. Just got to try to keep the car straight while you go low there. And that's how you get the most speed out of it, at least. Because if you get too sideways at all in these cars, you're going to bog down, slow your time down a ton. Definitely don't want to get out of the gas too much either when you're going low. The one car has got it figured out though, for sure. He's very consistent with what he's doing. It looked like he scraped the wall a little bit there though. As I was complimenting him on being consistent. He kind of messed up off of 4. It looked like it just barely scraped, so I don't think it slowed him down or messed him up at all. 3 and 4 is going to get tough running that outside though. It's going to start getting real tough doing that. Because you have to get right to the edge to have a lot of speed. It's so easy to go over, it's just a lot of throttle control. Just barely letting off, trying to keep the right amount of speed through the corner. This lap car is going to slow down the leader a little bit, it looks like. Because running the low side of 1 and 2 has been beneficial. He might have to run the outside here in 1 and 2 to get by. Oh, not quite. And then the lap car goes high. I don't like this because I can't see the lap car. Okay, there he is. But it gets so high up there, I couldn't see the lap car wherever he was. So I didn't want him to like come all the way down and me run into the side of him or anything. Trying to run a little bit higher of a line where there's some grip thrown up there now from everybody running the bottom. Lap car goes low there. Gonna get a huge run on him. Just trying to stay off him coming off the corner. I just didn't know where to go because I knew he wanted to go low. But we're having a good run here. I do enjoy this track just because it's so different with the no walls on the corners and backstretch. It makes for interesting race, let's say the least, because anyone can mess up at any time. Lap car wrecked on the side there. But we ran well enough to where we were able to get in second. We were able to lead the first lap, really, and then ran away from third place. Holy crap, lap car. That guy about wrecked the leader. That was really close. That was a really bad turn 3, though. Please don't come up. That bottom's definitely got grip, though. Should be able to get by him coming through 3 and 4. Oh, there's a lot of wrecked cars down there. Holy crap, there's a guy upside down. Oh, there was a lot of wrecked cars there. There was like 3 or 4 wrecked cars in that corner alone. That's kind of crazy. And there goes a lap car. Don't come back on the track. I don't know where the 7 went, to be honest. That scared me. Because I thought he was going to... I think he was coming back on the track, so I just went low to stay out of his way, but I didn't see him at all anymore. But I didn't know where he went. It's freaking endurance race at this point, just trying to avoid all the lap cars. So many people are wrecking, which is kind of normal here, just going off the track. But we're not running too far off of the 1, so I'm really happy with how we're doing. Because he was so quick in practice and qualifying, it's kind of crazy. Knock on wood, I haven't gone over the edge yet. We have less than 10 laps left, which is great. And the longer I could stay off of the high side in turn 1, which I think I will the rest of this race, because it seems to be working. Because there's that grip there. The longer I can stay off of that, the better. Got the 4 car in front of us. They started on the outside of us in 4th place, so they've definitely messed up a little bit. I thought they were going over the edge there, as I was saying that. It looked like their back right started going over. One car's starting to go high. Interested to see if I can catch up to him if he keeps doing that. I don't know if he'll keep doing that. I think he's smart enough to not. Because you're just really putting yourself more at risk if you're doing that. Hopefully I can get side by side at the 4. Not quite. Because that high side is starting to get a good run off of 2 now. I don't even know where 3rd place is. I don't know how far back he is or anything. I want to try to get by this lap car at least. Oh, they went over the edge. Okay, goodbye. I saw him go like middle lane, so I just went real low, and then apparently they went all the way over the edge. They're back on the track behind me now, though. I don't know what happened to them. Oh, the one about went over on the backstretch, but it's not that bad if you go over on the backstretch. Really? He's starting to run low in 3 and 4. I think I could get a good run on him if he's starting to run the low side in 3 and 4. Trying to just run a little bit higher there to where I'm in that grip. I'm basically banking on a lap car or him messing up. Like a lap car messing up the 1st place car or him messing up himself, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we were able to stay pretty close to him for most of this race, so we're doing well. We're almost 7 seconds ahead of 3rd, so that's awesome. We've never really gotten too close to the high side, like going over, so I'm happy about that. This has been a solid race from us at this track, because I've had a lot of problems here beforehand. I have one here in the super late models before, which was absolutely crazy to me just because everybody kept going over the edge. Good win one. He was just the best car. He was the best car by far, but at least we were able to run really well. We only accidentally hit triangle. Go back. Okay, there we go. Where's the pit lane here? I'm always lost here. How far did we finish off him? Like 2 seconds?
Did not want to get out of the way.
Yeah, lap cars are a pain here a lot of time. But we only finished 2 seconds off him. I feel like that was respectable. Dang, 3rd place had a battle with 4th there towards the end. What the hell happened between them? They were real close there at the end. Because the lap cars, I guess. Oh yeah, the lap cars like slowed him up a bunch. But he's back here, and he had a really good run through this 1 and 2, and he caught up a ton. Because they're going... This is the last lap right here. Oh, that low side actually had some good grip right there. Interesting. I did not know that. That would have been interesting to start using there, because where the 5 ran was like perfect through that corner, it seemed like. There was just a lot of grip on the just under the slick, which I never even saw. But he got that, and he got to the bumper of the 3. What happened with them after the race, though? Oh, that was a lap car in him. I think he was just trying to, like, go all the way out of the way or something, and the 12 just, like, followed him. Which I don't know what was up with that. Oh, well. We had a good race. I'm very happy with how we ran. The 1 car is by far the fastest. I want to see how the hell we got to lead the 1st lap, actually. I forgot about that. Because what the hell happened to the guys on the outside? Because I ran low because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to come up. The 3s are still on the outside. They kind of get close together. The 1 almost goes over the edge, and I actually got the lead there. Very surprisingly. But I thought that high side in 1 and 2 was going to be the way to go, and it was not. And the 1 figured out real quick, or just knew already, that the bottom is going to have a lot of grip down there. Because I didn't get as good of a run. Well, I got a really good run here. I could have thrown a slider back, but I didn't want to throw sliders on each other starting on lap 2. And I just wanted to try to get spread out from the field before we started doing that. But I realized real quick this lap, when the 1 stayed really far ahead of me still, that there's some grip down there. I'm surprised the 3 didn't do the same thing I did and started running the bottom for the most part. I think he ran the bottom some, but I think we ran it more, because he ran the bottom there. But I was able to keep the car very straight through 1 and 2 a lot of the time, so happy with how we ran. Ran really well. What was the fastest lap for us? A 1:39. Go back to the leader. It messed it up. An 0:65. See, he was just faster. He ran multiple laps under a 1. My fastest was a 1:39. I ran a few laps in the 1. Looks like a couple, I guess. But we had a pretty good run there. What lap did he do at 5? I did it on lap 6. So yeah, he was just a little bit better early on, and then we kind of evened out later in the run. We were running 4s for the most part, 4s and 5s. He was running 6s, 5s, and some 4s. I think the lap car slowed him down a little bit more than it did to me. So I was able to catch him a little bit there towards the end, but we had a pretty good run overall. Car number 2, finishing 2nd out of 12. I was happy we led a lap too. That was very surprising to say the least. There was a lot of lap cars, everybody going over the edge. I don't know exactly what happened to the 4 car. They're already in position 9. Something happened to them real early. Oh, they went over the edge. Oh wait, they're already in position 9 there, and they went over the edge. Hang on. Where else did they go over the edge? They had to have gone over again. Because you started in 4th. Oh, they were wrecking. They were in 4th, 3 wide. The 4 is kind of just like running their line. 8 comes up. I don't know if he knows he was 3 wide, but that sucks a lot. And then they ended up going over a couple laps later, it looked like. This is what I was worried about in turn 1 a ton, is just going over the edge. I think they did this next lap. Not this corner, it was the other one, but I just never wanted to get too high to turn 1 because that's the corner I was definitely worst in on the high side. I think they went too high in there, and it just slides your back tires just barely over, and it likes to rip you over. But we ran pretty well. Should gain some good iRating out of this, being car number 2 out of 12. I would say maybe 20-ish. That'd be great. So let's go see what we ended up getting. Alright, finally results are in. It took like 5 or 10 minutes for some reason for the results to actually come up. It was really weird. But we started 2nd, finished 3rd. We actually led a lap, the first lap, surprisingly. And I think we had the 2nd fastest lap overall. So yeah, we were actually really quick here. So I'm very happy with how that went. We gained 33, so we're back over 3,600, which is awesome. Trying to get back up to 4K. God, it's taken forever, but he's getting up to the higher 37, strength of field 2071. I can't speak. And number 3 was at 2200. So we were by far the higher iRatings in here. Then it was like a few close in the low 2000s, and then a bunch in like the higher 1000s to like mid 1000s. So interesting race overall. Pretty decent strength of field. The 1 was really quick here, and I just couldn't keep up with him quite towards the end. Well, really the middle, he kind of pulled away, but we ran really well to start off. Happy we finished 2nd, gained some iRating, so that's awesome. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race as much as I did. Hopefully we can continue running well and gain some more iRating. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more racing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.